You're right, Justin, you got your questions lined up.
I do, that's all right, I'm quick though. Paul Goodison, you were helming on the port side of the new Patriot today. It looked like a really perfect day for race training out on the waters off Barcelona. Can you describe the conditions?
Oh, what a fantastic day we had today with a nice building breeze. We could ease into it. We had a pretty top-end day yesterday with a bunch of stuff to try today, and the breeze came up, maybe not quite as high as we expected, but at the end there we're seeing gusts of up to 18 knots, pretty flat water, and just fantastic weather for sailing.
Let's talk a bit about this new boat. It's the first couple of days we've seen it on the water as a recon team. I asked Lucas yesterday what was the difference between this and the old boat. He said it's more agile.
There's massive differences between this and the old boat night and day. I think maybe top end, the old boat was probably a little bit faster, just being a little bit heavier and the section shapes on the foils, but this one is obviously very, very manoeuvrable and much easier to sail in the lighter conditions. And even when we get uprange, the boat feels more forgiving and more of an all-rounder than the old Patriot.
Are there manoeuvres that you would feel more confident in trying to achieve to pull off on the race course than with the old boat?
I think so, but I think that's a combination of everything from the foils to the sails, but also from the systems inside. The guys on the bikes are doing a fantastic job of giving us amples of power at times to be able to do manoeuvres close together and to be able to do a lot of different changes in sail shape. So massive credit to the cyclists, they're doing a fantastic job.
Recumbent cyclists rather than on the upright bikes, people talk about less power. How do you feel about it as a team?
I don't think there's much in it. I think the big difference is there's a nice comfy chair when we stop. You see them laying down in the holes, quite relaxed, a bit of sweat on them, but they're taking a nice break down there.
We noticed some calibration lines on the tips of the foils. We didn't think we'd seen that on the other boat. What's the story there?
Just a little bit for when we got cameras on, you can see at what stations different things are happening. So a little bit of that, and also it's a bit easier to see how much you've got breached at a time when there's more defined lines on the foils.
In fact, 5 boats out on the water today. Orient Express were tow testing, but 4 other boats sailing. We saw you crossing tacks and jibes with the Italians and the British at times today. Do you get any feeling for the relative performances of the boats in those situations?
Yeah, for sure you do. Our primary goal today was race training. We did a bunch of pre-starts, a bunch of laps around the course, and at times we're exchanging with other boats where you get a bit of a feel from whether you gain or lose when you're on opposite tacks and you tack and come back, and you see whether you're a bit further in front or a bit further behind. It's awesome to have all the boats out there, and it makes it really fun sailing.
Well, it's fantastic to watch. Thanks for sharing all that with us.
No worries, thanks.